Okay, so I'm going to give you a quick little Altora token update. So I've been buying this token and holding on to it for the past couple years. I should have, like everybody else who didn't take it, I should have took profit when we hit 18 cents. At that point, I held on from 2 cents all the way to 18. I don't know, just life, I wasn't paying attention and I missed that opportunity, but I think we're going to have a lot more opportunity in the future. So this token got the all-time low recently at 0.004. Now, you got to keep in mind, all these low-cap altcoins, they're all going to drop off 90% as soon as the hype train is done. So when President Trump got elected, and then there was some drama, everything dropped. And I really believe that was all manipulation. Everything dropped, and now look what we got: crypto regulation and everything else. Now I've been predicting the crypto regulation for about 3 years. I had some different channels before, and I used to put stuff up. Now I'm just I got rid of all social media pretty much, and all the channels. Every once in a while I might post on this, but so anyway. Yeah, it was all manipulated, in my opinion, the whole crypto space, because they knew regulation was coming. The Bank of International Settlements mandated by January 2025 this year that every country on earth has to have their clear crypto regulation started. And that's when you started seeing America and everywhere else flipping the script. So this was already planned. They dropped the prices down like they always do right before the good news. They buy low. And now they're high, and they're not going to be selling anytime soon. They'll be selling eventually after everything is crazy, all retail's in, and then they'll dump off again like they normally do. But these micro caps, it's very normal for them to just drop off 90–95% from the highs and all. But that's how you get your 15x. So I didn't jump in at 0.004, but I did get a nice little bag at 0.008 the other day, and now we're at 0.013 and still running hard. I think we're going to go to 2 cents today. So there's some good news. I know there's a lot of FUD out there right now saying that the COO rugged the whole platform and there's nothing going on and all this shit. Look, I wouldn't buy into that drama. I would buy the token because of that drama. Look, this project could have got rugged so many times and it didn't. This token was at 60 cents about 3 years ago. If anybody was going to rug anything, it would have been back then. So and then recently at 18 cents. So they give grants to other developers. They're into AI. They got Alex Becker backing them. They're now on Hyperliquid, which will increase the liquidity. There's passive investment opportunities now with this token. They're building out AI. They do have a platform. They do have NFTs. I mean, this shit takes time. And unfortunately, people, especially retail, that have no clue on how to buy and hold or how to trade, how to do anything. This is mostly driven by those type of people, retail. And other people like me, like just speculating. I buy low and I sell high normally. Except for, when life hits you and you got so much going on, then you don't, have time to pay attention to everything. But, but look, the crypto regulation is here. The money's going to be flowing. And as people make a lot of money in the other big, stable, safer tokens like Bitcoin, ETH, and all that, you're going to have these smaller tokens with the slippage of the money coming in. It's going to spill, the spillage is going to be coming over into these type of tokens. So people right now are positioning themselves because all it takes is $90 million to come into this space. We're already at 11. We were at like 5 or 6 million. Now we're at 11 to 12 million. So eventually it'll probably be to 45, 90 million before, and then we get up to $120 million, at the height of the bull market that we're soon going into. This isn't a get-rich-quick scheme. If you jump in and you're probably going to get burned if you're going to sell low, or you're going to sell, try to jump in and make some money. Trading wise, if you're going to do a trade, it's best to do a trade like, that's longer in period. So I really don't see the big money to be made in crypto until next year. But right now, just people are positioning themselves because we have now crypto regulation. Wall Street money is going to come in. I see overall $8 to $9 trillion market cap in the whole entire ecosystem. And obviously this token is going to benefit from all that. When the high tides come, all ships get risen. And I'm sure they'll probably, as soon as this token just gets some news and get some clarity, you're gonna see some interesting stuff. So I wanted to get this out there real quick because there's a lot of FUD out there. People saying, you know, I think there's a lot of FUD out there just to sell the token so then they could buy cheap. And honestly, there was one guy out there. He has like 900 views on this video that he did, and you know, saying, oh, they rugged the program and all that. Yeah, well, there's plenty of tokens out there that are multi-billions that had issues up at the top. That doesn't mean the project's dead. It doesn't mean, you know, whatever. It just means what it means. So that's why I want to get this video out there. But anyway, let's look real quick. Let's see if I can look real quick, and we'll see. Here's the token price. Let's see where we're at. Okay, some profit got taken, so we're now at 12.51. But it's been doing this for the past couple hours. So let's see if I can. There we go. So today, so far in the past 24 hours, we're up 73%, and we're up 210% in the past 7 days. That's why I'm saying, look, it was so, the risk is out of this token at 0.004, 0.008. Whatever money you put into it, it's either going to go to zero or you're going to make a shit ton of money. So if you would have put your money in 7 days ago, you could have got for $400, you could have got 100,000 Altora tokens. That's now worth, if my math is correct, you're looking at $1,200 off that $400 bill, yeah, $400. Yep. So my math might be a little messed up, but still, like I said, anything, it's either it's going to go to zero or it's going to make you a lot of money. So if you would have put in $4,000, you would have had 1 million tokens, and that 1 million tokens would have been worth 12,000 today. And I think it's going to go up to 2 cents relatively quick, and it's going to rebound, and it's going to go back to where it normally is, around 2-3 cents. And then when all the money really starts to come in, then you'll probably see this at 18 cents. So at 18 cents, if you had 1 million of them, that'd be 180,000. If you have 300,000 tokens at 18 cents, what are you looking at? You're looking at a little under 60,000. You know, was that 57,000, somewhere in that range, off the top of my mind. So literally, the risk and reward. I rather risk $1,000 right now, and buy, or $1,200, or even half that. If you had 50,000 of these tokens and it goes to 20, or even 10 cents. Let's just say it goes to 10 cents. You'll have $5,000 off of like investing $600. So yeah, $600 is a lot of money, but if you lose it, you're not going to be devastated for the rest of your life. But you know, at $10, you might have $5,000 for your, that, you know, that's what, 10x. So this is literally can be a nice clean 10x between now and the next few months here. But yeah, I think we're gonna run the two. So just think about it, 0.004 to 0.02. That's a nice little run, man. So like I said, high risk, high reward.